Good morning, viewers. How are you today? We're doing good. We slept well in our Berlin hotel room. In fact, the night's sleep was so good that we've woken up pretty late. It's actually 10:30 right now. I told you we were tired, but I think that was because we've got these really amazing blackout curtains in the room. The alarm went off and I thought, oh no, I must have left an alarm from, you know, a working day, because I thought, oh, it must be like 7 AM. Because it was so dark in the room, but then I pulled back the curtains and it was daylight, and yeah, these are the best blackout curtains that money can buy. So might have to get some of those for home. Very, very effective. The plan today now is to go and get some breakfast. We're thinking maybe Dunkin Donuts, because there's a Dunkin Donuts nearby. We don't really have Dunkin Donuts in the UK, do we, Joe? I don't think we have it. Maybe in London, but certainly not where we live. So we're going to go to Dunkin Donuts for a little bit of breakfast and then head on and look at some sites. We're actually staying near Potsdamer Platz, as you guys know from earlier in the video. So there's quite a lot of very famous German sites nearby. You've got Brandenburg Gate is walkable, Checkpoint Charlie is close, you've got the Holocaust Memorial, which is visually stunning to look at. We're going to go see that. And one that not everybody knows about, but actually everybody will have heard of as well. I'll show you that one as well in a bit, but first of all, let's go get some breakfast. And this is breakfast, Joe. What have you got there?
Happy Hippo donut.
Happy Hippo from Dunkin Donuts. I went for this, which is a cronut. Croissant crossed with a donut, I think. Oh, it's nice. Look at the texture's different to your donut. Yours is like all doughy. This is very different, but nice. With a coffee. Great way to start the day. Just finishing up our coffee. It's very good coffee, actually, got to say, for a Dunkin Donuts. Very surprised how good quality the coffee is. Joe's come from black coffee. But just up here, just wanted to show you this. This building here is the building that we went up yesterday. We were right at the top up there. I don't know if you can see the railings just here. That was where we had our apple cake and coffee yesterday. We're going to finish these. We're going to go and see some sights, and we're going to start with a very interesting one, again, that you will have heard of, but you probably didn't know that it was in this area of Berlin, because it's not really signposted, it's not really talked about too much, probably because of what happened there. But let's go and have a look. The health level of the German builder. Bananas, salad, nuts, a yogurt, some carrots and some bread. In the UK, that would be old KFC bags, maybe even a can of beer. This area right here is where Hitler's bunker was towards the end of World War II. So Hitler spent his final days here in a bunker with his top generals and his top staff, plotting how he could recover World War II. And of course he couldn't recover it, because Hitler actually shot himself here with his wife, who became his wife, Eva Braun, and that happened at the end of the war, 1945. I think it was 30th of April. There's not a lot here to commemorate it, because they did that on purpose. They didn't want this to become somewhere where Hitler could be remembered as such. So the bunker was actually destroyed by the Russians when they came here and took over the city towards the end of the war, and all that remains here now is a plaque. And as you're about to see, it really doesn't look like the sort of place where the Third Reich came to an end. Pretty much just looks like a car park. So this right here, this area where the car park is where the Führer bunker once was. There was an exit here somewhere, which is the one that you generally see in the photos of the area. But somewhere out here as well is where Hitler's body was actually found. It was burnt by the Nazis. He requested it to be burnt, and it was found here along with the body of his wife and the Goebbels, the two Goebbels, Joseph and his wife Magda Goebbels, were here as well. It's mad to think all that just happened right here in what is now a car park. You know, life goes on. Of course they had to make use of this space, but like, it just, I don't know, in a way that's kind of fitting that Hitler's, you know, dream to take over the world ended with a car park, because it shouldn't have been grand, because it was obviously awful what he tried to do. And there's lots of things in the city that, you know, show what the Nazi party were about and what that period of history involved for Germany, and we're going to go and have a look at another one now. Guys, this is the Holocaust Memorial, which is just around the corner from where Hitler's bunker was, close to the Brandenburg Gate and the Reichstag. It is incredible to look at. It is 2,711 concrete blocks, as you can see, of all different heights. The floor is very uneven, and the guy that designed it did it this way so that anybody who came to visit this memorial would be disorientated, confused. I think the idea behind that's quite interesting. You know, you come here and it does just leave you thinking, why? You know, like almost why, like what is this all about? And I guess for the Jews that were involved in the tragedy that happened during the war years particularly, they would have been left feeling that same way, you know, asking why. And so when you come here, that is the response that we have, and yeah, that's very evident when you come here. It's very visually striking to look at. It very much has that sense of, a bit like when I went to visit the Ground Zero in New York. You know, it's a very peaceful place, very somber, and it gives you time to reflect and to think about what happened, and ensures that we never forget as well. That's the most important thing, that this can never happen again. Here we go, a little bit of home. It's the British Embassy with the flag flying high. Always good to know where your embassy is. If it all kicks off, this is where you'll find me. We're getting through the sites this morning. I tell you, we're heading now to one that you'll definitely recognise. However, before we get to Brandenburg Gate, I had to show you this building, which you might recognise. You might recognise one of these balconies up here. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. This is the hotel where Michael Jackson hung his baby blanket out of the window. Little bit of Berlin trivia for you. It's not one of Berlin's finest sites, that one, but it's probably not one of Michael Jackson's finest moments either, to be fair, but there it is anyway. But over here is one that Berlin certainly is proud of. This is probably the most famous tourist attraction, if you like. There it is, guys, Brandenburg Gate in the centre of Berlin, perhaps Berlin's most famous landmark. But right now, as you can see, last time I came it was very busy. Hardly anybody here today, very, very quiet. But there it is anyway, Brandenburg Gate. There's photos of it actually during the war where it's got loads of bomb damage on it from, you know, the various things that went on here. But it was restored, and there it is, it's still here. I feel underprepared to tell you about the Brandenburg Gate. I've got to be honest, I know very, very little about what it is or why it's here. But it's kind of cool, you know. It's the sort of thing that whenever you see somebody come to Berlin or something's filmed in Berlin, it's always here under the Brandenburg Gate. Very, very historical and amazing. Like, it is huge, by the way. It maybe doesn't look it on camera. Absolutely massive. So we've come through the other side. We were just around that side of the Brandenburg Gate. We've come through. Now we're going to walk this way through the Tiergarten, and we're going to go over there to have a look at the Reichstag. Guys, just got to show you this. I'm stood in the middle of the road here, but you see these bricks in the middle of the road? This line of bricks right here, just in front of the Brandenburg Gate, which is over there, this is where the Berlin Wall once stood. So as you can see, it literally would have cut this street in half, and Brandenburg Gate would have been behind one half of the wall, but they've left that there again as a reminder of the history of Berlin, that is where the wall once stood. It's the sort of thing that you could see it and just not even realize that it's a thing to do with history. But yeah, that is very, very important historically, and really cool to see if you're in the area right next to that. Guys, this building right here behind me is the Reichstag. This is actually a very historical building. It's been here for a long, long time, and in 1933 there was a fire here inside the Reichstag. People do say that the Nazis might have started that fire as a way to almost have grounds to persecute the Jews. So a lot of what happened in World War II and beyond began here with a fire at the Reichstag. If you take a look in the top there, can you see the glass dome right there? You can actually go up inside the glass dome and do a tour. And this building was actually captured by the Russians when they came into Berlin in 1945. And if you go and do the tour, you can still see the graffiti that Russian soldiers left inside the Reichstag when they took it over in 1945. So very interesting. We haven't got time to go and do the tour today. Actually, for now, that's probably all the sites that I'm going to look at today, because Joe came for a Christmas break, didn't you, Joe? And so far I haven't delivered. We've been looking at lots of history so far today. Now it's time to do something for Joe. We're going to go and do something festive. So hope you've enjoyed looking around Berlin with us though. As you can see, a lot of the sites around here are all very close together. It's all walkable. We haven't taken any Ubers or taxis or subway or anything like that today. We've just been walking around. We're going to keep it festive now. We're going to go to Alexanderplatz Christmas market, which I remember being quite a big one. Get some lunch, have a little wander around, get the festive vibes going. So we'll see you there. We're going to jump in an Uber. He's on the way. Guys, our first Christmas market of the trip. We're at Alexanderplatz in the shadow of the TV tower. Don't come to a Christmas market like this having eaten, because you're going to walk around and you're going to want to eat everything. There's so many different nice food options. We're going to do like a lap and see what they've got, and then get some lunch and then some dessert, and then maybe a second lunch, and then maybe a second dessert. That's the plan. Right guys, I think we're going to go for one of these. We don't really know what it is. It looks a bit like a big crisp, doesn't it? But they fill it, whatever it is, they fill it with this stuff here, which is like, I think that's currywurst there, and then they've got different types of potatoes here, vegetables over there. So we're going to go for one of these for lunch. Still don't know what the name of this is. It's basically like a big crisp or a big poppadom. Currywurst in here with some chips. It's my first bit of currywurst since I've come to Germany. I've been looking forward to this for ages. Joe had a couple of mouthfuls and said she was done, so I've managed to get to about there. I think that's a pretty commendable effort. I don't know if I can eat too much more, because I do want to have a few other things to eat as well while we're here, because as I said, lots of different things to try. Tried some currywurst in what is basically a massive Yorkshire pudding. I think there's another bit of a market around the corner, isn't there, which has got a big wheel and stuff, so we might go on a few rides. Just wanted to give you a couple of little tips though. If you are thinking of coming here during COVID times, number one, make sure you come out with your passport, because every Christmas market they've asked to see our COVID certificate as well as our passport, so you need that with you, or some form of ID card anyway, but passport's a really easy one, so bring that out with you. Tip number two, all the Christmas markets that we've been in so far, well, we've been in one so far, they have asked for cash. They do not take cards, so make sure you've got cash with you, because we had to go out and get some cash. That's my 2 tips for the day so far. Let's head round the corner and look at the next bit of the market, which has got a wheel and I think an ice rink as well, so let's go and have a look. What you found? They're lovely, aren't they? They're made of paper. Wow, look at these guys, made of paper. They've got a Joe, look at Brandenburg Gate.
I know.
Is there a violin one? Where? Oh, there it is, look. One for Joe. I always think about my dad because they got all the tools. Look, the spanners and stuff. And the music note, got a violin one there, Joe?
Yeah.
Look at this, all made of chocolate, amazing. Is that, no it isn't.
What?
Red Bull flavour.
Whoa.
Red Bull flavour, they've got Bacardi flavour. Which?
Yeah, sweet one.
Yeah, of course. I had these ones last time. What are they called? What are they called? Ferrero Rocher flavour.
Eine Kakao
Yeah.
und ein Bratwurst.
Here you go, bitte. Dankeschön.
Thank you.
There we go, guys. Got the Bratwurst going on. First one of the holiday. Lovely spot right next to the wheel and the ice rink here. Let's give it a go. We've got them in their special mugs as well, look. I think that is the Christmas market that we've gone to. Because there's the wheel there on that one.
How much do they cost?
€4 each for the wines and then €3 each for the cups. But if you want to return the cups, you get your €3 back. But maybe we'll just keep them, although the date on the mug is wrong.
Yeah.
It says 2020 on the mug. So maybe we'll take them back and get a 2021 mug. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Cheers. It's nice, isn't it? That is Christmas in a seasonally appropriate mug. That is a problem, Joe. We have used all of our money.
Yeah, but I was going to get a crepe.
Oh no, yeah, but I've got 6 spare here, so we can just share a crepe.
No, I don't share.
Fair enough. What a spot this is for a little Glühwein though, guys. Right next to what we think is one of the best ice rinks we've ever seen. It's a circle around this statue right here with the wheel in the background and some Glühwein on the go. And you can even see how hot the Glühwein is because you can see the steam coming out the top. Piping hot. It's steaming up the lens, Joe. That's how hot it is. Two, or should I say zwei, empty Glühwein cups, because that was, I promise you, I kid you not, the best Glühwein I have ever had. Am I blurry? Oh well, you get the gist. That was the best Glühwein I've ever had. We've been sat here honestly for probably about an hour now, just chatting, drinking Glühwein, people watching. This is what it's all about, you know, we're really enjoying ourselves right now. But we are going to move on and have a little look around. The sun is sort of going down, it's only 3 o'clock. It's getting a bit gloomy already. It's been raining for a while, so you can really see the lights and the sort of Christmassiness coming through now. It's really nice. It's nice to just have the time to chat and just relax, listen to the Christmas tunes. I'm biting my lip, I shouldn't do that. Anyway, let's crack on. Thank you. Alright, ice rink looks even better from up here, Joe. Wow, you can see for miles. Maybe it's broken, Joe. We haven't moved in a while. Right at the top we are, guys. Right at the top. Look at this.
I think the TV tower would be a better view.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because the TV tower is up there. It's like 5 times the height. But this is not bad, though.
Hello, Berlin. Hello, New York. Hello, Wembley.
She's pretending she's McIntyre. Do we go around twice? Zwei? Zwei? Ja, zwei!
I'm try.
There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, I think? I don't know. Anyway, look at that. These sort of things, it's €7, right? And you might look at that and go, that's quite a lot. But you know what? You've got to do it. You've got to do these things when you're in these places. You've got to just think, you know what? Here's my money. Get me on the wheel. I'm glad we said that today because you could easily be put off by €7 for like 3 minutes. But it's worth it because look. Surely we're not getting a 4th, are we? We are. My word! There's me saying that €7 was expensive. This is our 4th go round, guys. Money well spent. We've been walking around this market for ages. Oh, the music! I love the music, it's so dramatic. We're walking around for ages, we're just kind of soaking up the atmosphere, but it's about 4 o'clock. It's getting a little bit dark, as you can see already now. And we've only been out since, what, 10:30 I think it was, we left. But we're knackered, so we're here sort of walking around thinking, I don't know if we can keep this up until dinner time, so we might head back in a bit and have a bit of chill time at the hotel. Just relax, recuperate, maybe get changed, etc. But we're looking for some of those chocolate kisses, if you've ever been to a Christmas market and seen these. But we're going to take some of those back to the, I'm going to take that down for a second, back to the hotel to give them a try. That's the plan. Here we go, this is what we're after. Yeah, but they haven't got plain, they're all flavoured.
Inside is some marshmallow cream.
Marshmallow cream.
Yes, fine.
They do look good. This is marshmallow. It's a bit like a tea cake, Joe.
Yeah.
I think. A bit like a tea cake, and then this one up this end. I think maybe this is marzipan, I don't know, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Lots of choice, as you can see, but this is what we've been looking for all day.
First, I would like to introduce you to the marzipan. €3.50.
There you go. I was eating some Pringles, I didn't need to say a word. We got these in the Christmas market. These were like the Christmas chocolate kisses or whatever they were called, but this one's like a marzipan one. We're back in the room, by the way, because we're exhausted. It's not even late. It's 5:37. This is what happens when you go traveling. You're a little bit, you know, you're not young anymore. You're not old, but you're not young anymore. So this is what you end up doing. Just going back to the room, getting some food to bring back with you, watching YouTube. I've started editing a vlog over there at the desk. In fact, I'm editing the vlog that you're actually watching right now. But yeah, we're just going to try these. These are from the Christmas market. There's strawberry in it, Joe. I don't think it's marzipan. I don't know what it is. Oh man, I've just got icing all over the floor. That's one good thing about this hotel business, by the way.
Yeah, cleaning.
Somebody's been in here today, cleaned it, made the bed, fresh sheets, fresh towels. Brilliant. Don't get that out of an Airbnb, so me and Joe are maybe getting converted to the hotel life. Thanks for watching. There will be more from Berlin. If we do more today, then the next shot you see will be us doing something else today. And that will happen now. Guys, we've popped out to a little German restaurant that's pretty close to where we're staying. We did nip back to get change and kind of freshen up for a little while, but we've nipped out to this place right here. It's a proper German pub. It's got all the German beers, all the German food going on. So yeah, we're going to sit here and have a little bit of dinner. Dankeschön. Cheers. Look at that. That right there is what I've been waiting for. That is a proper German beer. Joe's gone for a Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
Hey, good, isn't it? You're in a proper Moscow Mule glass as well. That is why we come to Berlin. A big beer. Look at the size of that, size of my head. Cheers, guys. What do we think, guys? Do we think this is a 2-pinter? It's quite big, but I don't think that's 2 pints. I feel like I've had a couple of sips and I'm already halfway down. Nah, Joe, it can't be a 2-pinter. Thank you, danke. Oh,
That
Joe,
looks nice.
That looks good. What have you got, Joe? Tell the people.
The duck leg, potatoes, but
And some sort of salad.
cabbage
on the side. Red
salad
cabbage
there.
salad, very German, that is, Joe. We've
Yeah.
got a cucumber salad here. And then I have gone for something a little less healthy, but this is what I fancy tonight. Very German again. I've gone for some schnitzel and some pommes frites, also known as chips. I've got a lot of food here. Joe's got a lot of food right there. Got a lot of beer to drink. I've got very, very good company. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to cut to the time lapse. We're going to meet. Guys, we had a lovely meal. We were in there for a good number of hours, eating and drinking Germany's finest produce. But the meal has come to an end and now the video has come to an end because we're off to bed. It's very, very late. It's getting on for 11 o'clock. So we're going to head to bed. Thank you for watching this video. See you for the next one. There is another video coming from Berlin. In fact, there might be another 2, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.